Howdy, folks. I'm Glenifer,
I'm Amber.
and here's some Reddit.
Are you going to be doing that voice the entire video?
Oh no, I'm not going to be doing that voice the entire video. We were going to try doing a Snapchat filter, but unfortunately my computer was not having it. Alright, let's get started. Our first story is titled, Am I a Jerk for Not Delaying My Wedding Because My Sister is Going Through a Terrible Divorce? Yes.
No.
My sister Rachel is separating from her husband Mark. Somebody anonymously sent Mark a letter in the mail claiming that their 3 kids weren't his, ages 1, 3, and 4. Mark took a paternity test because the letters were so detailed, he had a feeling it might be true. The results came back, and he wasn't the father of any of the kids. Mark now wants nothing to do with my sister or nieces and nephew. It's been hard on her, and everyone has been shaken. The problem is, my fiancé and I are getting married soon. Everything is set for the end of October, and everyone is excited. Except for Rachel. She told me multiple times to change the wedding date so she can heal from the trauma of her husband abandoning her and their children. I told her no, but she burst into tears claiming I wasn't being supportive and she wasn't coming. My fiancé's family have all booked time off to come to this wedding because they live out of state. She claims I'm choosing his family over her. Am I the jerk?
No, not the jerk here.
But she's being abandoned, Amber. Abandoned.
Maybe don't cheat on your husband for basically at least
4 years or more. Yeah, I mean, she's playing this as sympathetically as she can, right? And she's here trying to garner sympathy from OP while, having cheated on her husband for the whole duration of their relationship, it sounds like.
Yeah, such that none of the children are biologically his children.
And so, to me, this just seems outrageous. What is she thinking here?
Right.
He didn't abandon you. Go get child support from your baby's daddies.
Yeah, well, and her, sometimes, sad life events come up.
Yeah.
But, it's not always feasible to push something back, especially something like a wedding, if people have been coordinating this for a long time.
Yeah.
OP says that her partner's family, they've all booked time off.
Yeah.
And everything. So, it's kind of expected that if you have a lot of people coming, there may very well be a few family members who have things going on that come up that make it so they can't come to the wedding.
Yeah.
But you can't just reschedule the entire day around them.
Exactly. And who's to say that they haven't, rescheduled this from 2020?
Yeah.
So this could even be delayed even further, and, everyone could be ready. They might see this as their last opportunity because, I mean, let's not talk about the world events too much here, but this might be the best opportunity they have for now, and it would be unfair to have them move it, I think.
Yeah. So if it was a death in the family, I would have some sympathy for the sister, but this is her own doing.
Yeah.
I mean, she's been hiding this from her husband for basically an entire duration of their marriage. That hey, I'm sleeping with other people.
Yeah. It's just outrageous. She really just needs, I understand this is hard on her, but she needs to go seek out child support.
Yeah. What was she expecting to have happen?
I don't know here. I guess she probably just expected him never to find out.
They always think they're so clever.
Well, and she would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for that dog and those meddling kids.
Speaking of dogs, it actually kind of reminds me of Cujo.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's that guy in there who is sleeping with the wife and sends a blackmail lettery thing. So
I haven't read it or watched it.
I know you haven't. Well, it's not in the movie; it's only in the book.
Oh, okay.
Spoiler if you're reading the book.
Amber just spoiled Cujo for you.
It's a minor thing. It's really weird.
She spoiled the whole plot.
I did.
Spoiler alert: Cujo's a dog.
Yeah. Our next story is, and I'm the perfect person to be reading this one. Am I the jerk for wanting to eat a whole bag of crisps? I live in the UK. My wife helps out by moderating a group on social media for a Swedish friend she met online. As a thank you for all of her help, my wife's friend sent her a huge parcel containing various Swedish snacks. She showed me everything in the parcel and told me to help myself while she left to shower. The one item that immediately caught my eye was a huge bag of sour cream and onion crisps, chips if you're from across the pond. I was drawn to this particular snack because I emigrated to Canada as a child and have fond memories of eating crisps just like these. I'm yet to find anything that even comes close in the UK. So I helped myself to the crisps, and they tasted amazing. So much so that by the time my wife came back, I'd eaten at least 2/3 of the bag. When she saw what I had done, she took the bag away and proceeded to tell me off for eating so much, informing me that she wanted to save the rest for the kids to try tomorrow. I tried to counter this by saying that the kids don't even know they exist, so surely they wouldn't even know they missed the chance to try them. I even put on my best sad face and attempted to take them back, but she tapped my hand away, rolled them up, and put them back in the box. Now I'm sitting here, sad and regretting the fact that I didn't eat them faster, much to my wife's twisted amusement. Am I the jerk for wanting to eat the whole bag of crisps? Edit. I heard you guys. Thanks for the laugh and the insults. The wife has found this whole thing hilarious. I've apologized to my wife, lol, and we have 6 bags of the crisps ordered and a few other treats from one of the websites someone linked. She also managed to snag a Pandora charm out of me that she's been after for a while, so she's doubly happy. Have a great day. Edit 2. Honorable mention to this comment. I promise never to eat my children's memories again. You're the jerk. All those memories of tasty crisps from you.
Crips. All those tasty memories of Crips. The Crypt Keeper is watching you.
You're the jerk. All those memories of tasty crisps from your childhood, they could have been new memories for your children. Instead, you ate their memories.
Yum. So you said that this one was the perfect one for you to read. Is it the perfect one for you to read because I eat all the food, or is it because you eat all the food?
I was just saying that, like, if you brought a bag of chips in, I would probably like hoard it and like these are mine. Like, you know, they're my ring and I'm Gollum, and you know.
Yes. So, but well, in our household here, what will happen is if Amber has food that she doesn't finish after a certain period of time, it becomes mine. After they basically become stale, I get to eat the stale leftovers. So, but so that's kind of where I come from here. So I'm not the one who's like eating all the food, but I will eat all the remainders of whatever Amber couldn't finish because she's spent too much time hoarding it instead of eating it.
I can tell by sound a lot of the foods. Like, he was eating my Poppables in the kitchen. I'll be on here. He'll be in the kitchen, like, munching on the Poppables. And it's like, are you eating Poppables, Brian?
It's like, yeah, they're all stale. They're stale and gross now. And you gave them to me.
Jealous. Well, you started eating them before I gave them to you, but I didn't ultimately give them to you.
I ate 3, like, before.
I can still hear them.
It's like, I get jealous over the fact that you ate our mutual joint snacks before they went completely stale and gross.
I'm a food hoarder.
Amber has severe food jealousy.
I do. I fully admit to it.
Oh, okay, so is OP the jerk?
I have to say OP is the jerk, even though I can sympathize. It's still like, sure, she said help yourself, but she probably was not assuming if it was a very large bag of chips that you would just sit there and eat the entire thing. And when she told you she wanted to put some away from the kids, the reaction, well, they never knew about it, and like trying to take it back. Like, I think you might have been able to like argue like, oh, I didn't know, like with the first 2/3 of the bag, but then when you wanted to go for the rest of it, I think that's really kind of pushed you a little more into jerk territory.
I think his only redeeming saving quality here is the fact that after she took the bag away, he didn't just like steal it and eat the rest of it.
Yeah, I know.
Like, he actually respected that and was like, okay, fine, I won't eat the rest of the chips even though I want to. And so I do think that does lessen like the judgment on him, because he could have, right?
Yeah.
But he controlled himself and was like, okay, fine, the little brats can have the crisps. Our next letter is titled, Am I a Jerk for Denying My Girlfriend's Friend, a 28-year-old male, to live with us? I'm a 27-year-old male, and I recently started renting a really nice apartment that's 3 bedrooms and 2.5 baths. My girlfriend, a 26-year-old female of 3 years, moved in with me, and it's been great. She does split the rent and the cooking and cleaning. My nephew frequently stays with us at the apartment as it's closer to his school. My girlfriend is very close to one friend, a 28-year-old male, but he does not like me at all. I've tried to be nice to him, but stopped when he told my girlfriend at a dinner party that she could do a lot better than me. She laughed it off and told him to knock it off. Some of her friends think he has a crush on her. She's made it clear that she only likes him as a friend. On to the issue. The same friend recently got evicted from his apartment because he was having trouble paying rent on time. He's been living with friends and family since. I got home from a long shift and my girlfriend was showing the apartment around to her friends group. When the friends left, she wanted to speak with me. We sat down and asked if it would be okay if her friend could move into the 3rd bedroom. I thought about it and I told her no. She then proceeded to tell me that she already told him it was okay. That started a huge argument between the two of us, and she left to stay with her parents. My stand on it is that her friend does not like me. He's not offering to pay any rent, and I don't want to make my nephew uncomfortable when he's staying with us. Am I the jerk for denying my girlfriend's friend to live with us? Edit 2. For those asking about the apartment, I put a deposit down and it's under my name. I'm renting it and currently we agree on the fair amount for her to pay each month. It's close to 50-50, but I pay a little more since her job cut back on her hours. Wow, interesting story here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say Opie is not the jerk.
Well, imagine not wanting to live with someone who doesn't like you, may have a crush on your girlfriend, actively tells your girlfriend that you are not good enough for her, and yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just think it's kind of a bad position to put him in. I think that the girlfriend should have asked before offering.
Exactly. Like, anytime there are two people who have claims to a space, you need to kind of mutually agree before you move someone in.
Yeah.
So, like, she definitely went wrong by telling him he could stay there without talking to OP. Like, that's a huge, infringement on, his space. To try to be like, oh, hey, my friend who hates you, I'm just moving him in here. I told him he could stay, like...
Yeah. Something similar happened between me and Amber. This guy named Voldemort? I don't know what his name was exactly. He asked me if he could stay here. We were good college buddies, I guess. And Amber was like, no. And I said, is it because of his nose? And Amber said, no, it's because he's a dark practitioner of the dark arts. And I was like, what does that matter? Whoops.
And now we get our microphone bump.
We went so far without a microphone bump, folks.
And so, I think Opie is well within his right to put his foot down on this. The friend doesn't like him. And why would you want someone living in your house who hates you and is probably going to try to get with your girlfriend that entire time he's there?
Yeah, probably.
Our next story is, am I the jerk for having a witch house? Hi, long-time lurker, first-time poster. I'm a 31-year-old female, and I recently bought my first home all on my own. I'm super happy about it, but an encounter with a new neighbor earlier today kind of threw me off my groove, and now I'm wondering if I've been a jerk. Basically, while I wouldn't call myself goth, my style is similar. Corporate goth, I guess you could say. Lots of black, and when I use color in my personal life, it tends to be very dark shades. When I was house hunting, I didn't pay too much attention to the paint color or anything, and just searched for a house that fit my needs, budget, etc. And I found it with a good commute to work in a quiet neighborhood. It was bright yellow with blue shutters and doors and bright flowers in the yard, but I knew I could paint it. I had a bit left on my lease, so before I moved in, I had the house painted a pale, warm shade of gray with black trim and white shutters and doors, and had the flowers replaced with ones that better fit my color scheme, and added a dark-leaf plum tree to the front yard. Anyway, it's been a few days since I moved in, and I was out in my yard when this older woman came up to me and started asking if I was the one who did this, and why did I need to make my house so witchy and dark. She said I ruined the look of the whole neighborhood and was going to bring down property values. I told her to get away from my property because she was starting to yell, then went inside. Later I started to wonder. It's my house and it looks nice to me, but the other houses are very colorful and mine stands out a lot. I don't think it will sink property values, but it does clash a lot. Am I the jerk? Edit. I feel I should clarify. I don't personally identify as a witch. I'm an atheist. That's just what she said my house looked like. But thank you for the support.
All right.
I'm going to say not the jerk here.
I'm going to agree with you. And I think that, moving a covenant into the neighborhood's a good idea. Amber's like, Brian, she said she's not a real witch. No, I mean, it's her house. She can do what she wants with her house. And maybe it stands out a little bit. But I don't know why this would drop the property values. It just sounds like her neighbor's a bit of a stick in the mud.
Yeah.
She wants to like her house the way she wants to like it. And maybe it's a little bit off-putting for her neighbor. But if her neighbor dislikes it that much, then she can move.
I'd love a house like that.
Yeah. I wonder if it's that Lemon Street place that we saw. There was a place on Lemon Street in VZ, which is a town in Maine. And was a bright yellow house on Lemon Street. So ironic, right? They purposely painted it yellow, I believe. But that's all. It just seems like it had similar vibes to the house that this person was describing. We're gonna have to go find that Lemon house now.
Yes.
Lemon Street house.
And live there now because it's witchy.
Can we move in?
I have 2 modes, Rainbow Sparkles and Dark and Spooky, and that's me. So I would love this house.
All right. We made it. We made it in time. Will I be a jerk if I only got a makeup artist for my sister-in-law? I'm getting married, and because I don't want a super stressful morning, all of my bridesmaids are going to do their own makeup. I'll also be doing my own makeup. I trust all of my bridesmaids to be able to do their makeup themselves and make it look nice, and they are happy with this idea. My only issue is that my future sister-in-law is very goth and punk, not sure what to call it. She's in my bridal party, and I don't trust her to do her makeup. Her makeup usually involves upside down crosses under the eyes, dark heavy eyeliner, and black lipstick. She also uses makeup to get completely rid of her eyebrows. I just want everyone to look nice and natural. Would I be a jerk if I took her to get her makeup done before the wedding so I know she'll look good for the photos? Edit, thank you all. It appears I'm the jerk. I will show her some of the inspiration before the wedding, so if she doesn't follow it, so be it. I'm sure it'll be the last thing on my mind during the day. Thank you guys for the advice. Some of you saved me from being a crazy bride. My opinion on this, it's either everyone gets a makeup artist or no one does.
Yeah, like if you want to offer makeup, and first of all, you shouldn't force anyone, but if you want to have the makeup artist available for everyone in the bridal party, that's chill. If you want to have it just for yourself as a bride, that's chill, but there needs to be kind of like an equal situation.
And most people are going to be reasonable, and she's probably not going to overdo the makeup and whatnot, especially if you show her some inspirations and say, hey, I'm looking for more of a natural look.
Yeah, and it's fine to request, maybe she not do the upside down crosses, especially if you're getting married in a church.
That might be a bit of a conflict.
Yeah. But, it's fine to, give her, the inspiration photos. And if she doesn't really want to do that, you hopefully want her in the bridal party, for a reason.
Yeah.
And so hopefully you'll be able to enjoy your day regardless of what makeup she shows up in.
Exactly. All right, folks, that's all the time we have for today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Happy Friday, Junior.
Happy Friday, Junior.
I almost forgot.
I actually remembered halfway through the video, but we were in the middle of a story, and then I forgot.
Amber's like, I can't shout Happy Friday, Junior halfway through the stories. Amber will have to do that one of these days. In mid-sentence, she'll be like, Happy Friday, Junior. Thanks to Amber for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. I didn't even give you bunny ears today.
Yes. Well, actually, I edited the video, and I don't actually, because I pay so much attention to like when the audio cuts and stuff like that, I didn't actually see the bunny ears. But apparently Amber gave me bunny ears last video, not this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, consider giving us a like. If you dislike this video, consider giving us a dislike. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye!